Hello. Alright, so I thought I'd do another video on just things that people get lost with. So one thing is you can do that. Everyone knows how to do that. Again, it's a bit jittery here because it's a sandbox. Right, so the HUD. Now, people use these, I guess, great. But for instance, with this one here, you can either have hide or by part, or by section. Now, what happens here is a whole section gets done, or a part. Okay, but what I do is I actually have saved a bunch of different ones, and it shows you here what each one should be in the green, and that's broken. It just means that it hasn't done it properly. But anyway, so you have a bunch of different outfits. These little bits here is just because it's slow. I mean, if I do that, you won't see it anyway. Yeah, it's just all different outfits. A lot of people don't. What I've done is I've saved from naked to shorts and t-shirt to shorts with the long sleeve shirt to longs. Oh, sorry, longs and long with the short sleeve, longs with the three-quarter sleeve, and then a full suit basically, but with an open neck. And that should be green as well. It's just not working. That should be green, but it's just not working. And then a full suit. And then so basically from near naked to full suited. And then other ones which I've just started to add on to it. So yeah, and then you get rid of the hub because, as I said, your frames per second get affected by the HUD as well. So you want to get rid of that as soon as you can. And try and get your complexity down. I was trying to think of the name. It's your particles. You want to have as least particles as possible whenever you're doing something. Just makes things easier. Okay, so if I do, say if as I said, I'm a musician, play at all these clubs. You can see all the clubs along there. If I do a show, I just quickly whack on my say I'll do the acoustic guitar, that one there, and you can see what the HUD had, and slowly but surely, again, you see your frame rate drops as soon as you start doing stuff like this because it's struggling, and you see this CPU up in the corner here going into red saying it's really using the CPU. Okay, so that took me 2 seconds, and it can be quicker sometimes depending on the venue. And then I go, okay, I jump up on stage, and I'll go into, for instance, Lost and Found, because I left a tip jar there once and they sent it back to me. So I got that, open it up, there's my tip jar. Somebody just tipped me, thank you. Or I don't know. Anyway, and then I edit, and then I click the control button, which brings me the circles, and then I can spin it around to face the audience. You shouldn't need to spin it any other way. And then I close edit. And the guy that invented these is very clever. He's a musician, Travis. I don't know if he's still around, but he's done a lot of tip jars. You see a lot of musicians using them. I've seen him a couple of times playing. He's a country singer, or more country singer than rock, I guess. Yeah, so if you see him on Second Life, definitely go have a listen. He's worth listening to, and he makes great tip jars. Alright, so if I get rid of edit, and then you can look at the tip jar, and whoops, and get rid of all this. That's the only thing about things on your screen. It's just like, get off. Alright, that's your tip jar there. You can put your own pictures in it. People will tip you through there. I put my song list in here. I'd have a schedule, but I don't really play that much nowadays. free gifts there. So when people are at the venue, they click on that and they get some free gifts. And my bio. And then when I want to get rid of it, I just say take. What you can do is you can actually go delete, because as you can see, every time it comes back to your folder, it creates another one in the folder. So now if you look at my inventory, I don't have a lot of stuff. Like, that's it, that's my inventory. I know a lot of people, you could scroll down 1,000 miles and you'll see a lot, and then you've got received items there, stuff that you've bought or people bought for you. They end up in the received items folder. Not all the time, sometimes it goes straight into your inventory. As you can see, I've gone and put it into folders. So like cars are in a folder, you got different cars in there. Clothing obviously is all my clothing. I've actually started to split this up, where I've got hair. I actually don't really have all these, don't use all these hairstyles. I'll use 2 of them, I think. I could get rid of most of them. Costumes, classic avatar, I haven't started putting in there yet. And I found that you can use a lot of your classic clothes on your mesh avatar. Basically all you do is you just muck around with the HUD to show or not show the different parts of your body underneath the classic outfits. So classic outfits you can still buy and use on your mesh avatar. I think this, I'm not sure, some of these clothes I got here are actually, I know the shirt is mesh, the jeans are mesh, the boots were classic, and I think this vest was classic. I'm not sure, but you can use, so people go, oh, I've got mesh now, I can't use classic. No, you can. You can put on your classic clothes, and then you just change your HUD to match the clothes. And sometimes it works. It doesn't work all the time, but it sometimes. And I don't know about ladies, because obviously I'm not a lady. I don't know if that changes things, like your boobs and things like that might not fit in old clothes. So it's not always right, but you can try it. That's what I do. I just try on my old clothes, and if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. Like my boots worked. I think my old jeans didn't work. And some shirts do work. If I go into here, for instance, I think I was buying mesh clothes with my classic avatar, and I think they worked. I think some of these, for instance, are classic. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. And I've just used them with the HUD, and obviously you have to find this one would probably be like there. See how it's got 3/4 sleeves, and doesn't even need the open front. No, this is long sleeves. This is suit. No, I'll go 3/4 sleeves, and then you just go apply, and that gives you your HUD. But see how it's still showing, like around the wrists, the forearm is still got skin showing. I mean, that's when you obviously just add a few. It's not going to do it here because it's slow. There you go. Don't want to do it. There we go. That's the only trouble. It's hard to do. Yeah. And well, anyway, I'm not going to muck around with it, but you can see that that's all you have to do, and then you can get rid of the HUD, and that'll stop your complexity from being so high. So there you go. That's for musicians. It shows you can bring out your tip board. You can edit the board, spin it around for your crowd, and just a few other things as far as your HUD and your clothes go. I think that's it for now. If I can think of anything else, I'll let you know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you can, and just let me know if there's anything else you can think of One thing is women specifically, because of the avatars, they say about, oh, I can't really just whack on an outfit because I've got to use appliers and all that. I'm pretty sure I've got appliers on because I was doing it the other day, and my face. I remember doing, and it brought up like another HUD for my face, and maybe that's not an applier. I'm not really sure, but it was like for your eyelids, eyebrows. So it was, yeah, it was like skin toned and all that. So it was like an applier, and basically what I do is I just do that and then save it. I think though with those sorts of things where it's on the actual body, the mesh body, and not the outfit, no matter what outfit you choose, it stays. So your mesh body is not part of your outfit, although it is in the outfit. It's not actually part of it. So for instance, if you change your face in one outfit, it changes your face in all the outfits. And then if you go to another outfit and you had a certain face, you've got to go change it back. So anytime that you do change your face or appearance, specifically your skin, using a HUD or an applier, I think you've got to save it that way that you can just change it back if you muck it up. But I do know that, like for instance, you can see in here the clothes aren't fitting quite right. I got another outfit which was this one here, I think, and the shirt was actually was it this one? There was one that was a classic, not I don't think it was this one here, but it was one like this one, and the shirt was actually my butt was coming through the shirt at the back. There's like two things there, and all I did was I just made my butt smaller in my jeans, and that fixed the problem. Now that was only for that outfit, so your shape actually changes per outfit, which is good because that way it only changed for that outfit, not for every outfit. Yeah, sorry, I'm waffling on now, so I'll stop right here. And if you have anything else, just write in comments. If there's something that you wanted to me to talk about, if I know about it, I'll let you know. Otherwise, yeah, that's me for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you comment if you can. All right, and I'm gonna get off before this guy shoots me.